Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today we're going to be looking at mentally leveling up. In fact, I think I'm going to take this as a series in like improving your life, leveling up, you're making the necessary changes to be the version of you that has what you want. And I really want to start with the mental aspect of this because from this, everything else flows. I was going to originally put my physical glow up, which, woo, I was even surprised at how good I looked. But I was saying the only way I even got to that level of slim, skinny, was because I worked on my mind. And then I thought about the other areas and I was like, oh, I definitely need to go work on my mind then. So, mindset is important. I will say some areas I'm good at, some I'm not. I'm working on the relationship parts of this, but the body, I'm good at, the money, I'm somewhat good at, getting better at that as well. I would say your mind is so important. And if it is that you're trying to manifest anything, trying to bring in anything, you're trying to be a different version of you, you need to have your mind on board with what it is that you want. And that starts, first of all, with clarity. You have to be very clear with what it is that you want. So if it is that you want more money, get a little bit more specific. How much more money do you want? If you want a new job, what kind of job do you want? If you were looking to have your dream relationship, what does this look like? What kind of qualities do you want in a partner? If it is that you're trying to improve your health, what areas of your health are you trying to improve? Maybe you have some problem areas, maybe you have some conditions you'd like to improve. I know some things might be incurable, maybe, but I know there's certain things that you can actually work on. And to do that, you have to be very clear with what it is that you want. So to get to clarity, you can journal for a little bit. There was a technique I learned in a video where you journal for like 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, just full stream journaling, no distractions, no talking, just pen to paper. And yes, pen to paper, not iPad, not tablet, not phone, pen to paper. And you just let those thoughts just stream. So you just enter a stream of consciousness and just write. And then from there, you'll get clear on a lot of the things that bother you. Another technique, or you could do this with this one, is meditation. Meditation is a very good way to get clarity and to drop a lot of nonsense with your mind, especially if you have a lot of mental chatter. Highly recommend meditation, where you sit with your thoughts, you be still and be in the present moment, and you just be with your breath, you be with your body, and from there things come up. You get a level of awareness. If you're so creative and you are stuck or have a creative block, you can use meditation to also help with that, but it also can help you with thoughts and stuff that's blocking you. So you get clear on that, get clear on what that would look like for you, that makes you happy and bring you fulfillment. Then once you get clear on what it is that you want, the next thing I would do is I would probably get to the root of the things. Now, you can skip this step if you feel like it might be too much. I know for some of us, it might be related to trauma and abuse, and some of us do not want to go back and experience that. How do you do that without professional guidance? And in fact, I would advise that if it is that you're getting, very weird feelings, if it is that you're also having irrational thoughts, very strong thoughts, I highly recommend that you speak to a professional. I highly recommend that you speak to a therapist who can better guide you with those kind of thoughts and feelings and teach you a bit about regulating those thoughts and feelings. Do not feel like you have to go through things alone. It's very important that you get the help that you want. Now, I am not a licensed therapist. I do have a psychology degree, which I'm knocking the dust off while I talk to you, but I do want you to get the proper help and guidance you need. These tips, as a disclaimer, are just things that have worked for me. And so I'm sharing what worked for me. Does not necessarily mean it worked for you. I hope it does. I really hope it does. But I would always advise that you go get help before we even continue, if that's the case. Okay. All right. So once we get to that clarity, once we are looking to then get into the roots, if the roots aren't that painful, my advice would be to kind of get to the root of the problem. Because if you could get to the root of the problem, you can then solve that entire chain of events that caused that. Because sometimes, actually even sometimes, most times, a lot of the thoughts and beliefs that you have, you've gotten it from formative ages, maybe 3 to 5 years old, maybe a little bit later, but they are rooted in experiences, interactions in the past with maybe your parents, loved ones, guardians. And if you could get to the root, it does help to make things go faster. Now, this is an option. If it is that you want to skip this step and you want to just get right into the more active things to help, that's okay. But if you can't get into the root and you're comfortable actually dealing with it, I would advise you do it. I would also advise you do this with a therapist or a coach or somebody who's licensed to help with these things, if you can. But if it is that it's too painful and so forth, I also understand that you can skip to the next step, which is to start reframing. Now, reframing is obviously in the name. You're taking the negative thoughts, beliefs, and flipping it and making it to positive. So you can do this through journaling. You can write out the negative beliefs, and then you write the opposite of those beliefs. So I will never get good with making money. I will take that and then be like, I can actually learn how to deal with money. I have seen people who were bad with money and they have learned how to become better with money. So why not me, right? So like that. And I would say if you're reframing, don't just settle for one, like settle for like a full, like 3 to 5 lines of why this new belief would stick, like what I just did in my example. So I would say do that, right? So reframing is so important. Now, I would then take those new statements and I would repeat them for 21 days. An easy way to do this is to record those positive statements and play them at night while you're asleep. I think the nighttime is the best time to reprogram your mind because your brain is more susceptible to a lot of the things going on. I won't dabble into the whole science of why it is. You can look it up yourself. But basically, it's easier for your mind to become susceptible to these messages, to these new affirmations. So I would literally have those playing while I sleep. So I would record myself, play while I sleep. So that's one way. Now, if you are a little lazy, and sometimes I'm a little lazy, what I would do is I would go on YouTube and find creators that have done this on specific topics that I'm looking to change. So I have a few that have been very helpful. One of them happens to be Dylan James. His sleep tapes are amazing. They have helped me quite a lot. So I would listen to some subliminals or affirmations at night. I would just put on my headphones, which are very special headphones for sleeping, and they're more comfortable than my AirPods and other headphones. And I would listen to that, and I would just allow my brain to take up those messages like a sponge, and then I would see results in the day. So there's Dylan James, there's High Frequency Guru. Her stuff is good. Her stuff also comes recommended by a channel I also watch, which is The Power of I Am. Her stuff is pretty good. I would also say Vortex affirmations and Rockstar affirmations I've also used in the past on and off, and I've always gotten results with those 2 channels as well. So those are the ones I would normally use to help with that. I would say for some health issues, I also use Sapien Med. And I've used Sapien Med, for some of the health issues I've had as well. So those are some of the YouTube channels I actually use to help me with specific issues. Now, you listen to this at night. You make sure you're very comfortable, no other distractions. I do have like a headband, like headphone I would use. I put it over like my head tie stuff. I don't really want to like mess up my hair, but that helps a lot. And what I would also do, because I don't want to keep it up at night, I'm a very light sleeper, I'd also like turn down the volume to a point where I can just barely hear the words, And that's what I do at night. So at night, that's like my routine. I listen to those affirmations at night on my specific area or areas that I'm trying to change, and go to bed. And I think this is also great because in the day, you're using your daytime to build your life to some extent. You're using it to fully step into that identity of you chose to, be that person that you'd want to be. So you don't really want to be consumed with the thoughts in the day, right? You want to be aligned to some extent. And like, if you are doing all that in the day, you're kind of also distracting yourself from other things that you need to do. And I don't believe in making certain things your God or becoming so obsessed with things. And I say this from experience because I've done it. You want to take your day to have a full life, do work. Like, I have a job, I'm learning courses, I play chess now, I'm trying to be more interactive with like my family and my friends. So I wouldn't want to make something like a job or a relationship or something like my God, right? I don't want to make it like a whole thing I'm obsessed with as well. So just dealing with that at night is perfect while I go live my life in the day. That's key. So one thing I would definitely do is make sure that I'm putting myself as a priority, right? Like my mental health, make it a priority. And like living my life, make it a priority. And making sure that I take care of myself, make that a priority. And I'm getting into that habit now, and I feel a lot better in doing that. I feel like a sense of peace in doing that. So I'd advise that you do that. Don't become obsessed with what you want. Don't ruminate on the fact that you don't have it either. I know it's easy when you're not seeing the money, the relationship, or the changes you want to get obsessed with the fact that it's not there. And what you should be doing in the day, in addition to living your life, is making sure that you have control over your thinking. So you're not thinking and acting against what it is that you want. What this looks like is complaining about it not being there. Why is it taking so long? What's going on? Why is this so difficult? You don't want to be doing that because that's sabotaging the process that you're making at night with the tapes, with whatever affirmations you're listening to. You want to be in alignment with what it is that you want in the day through your actions. So that means no complaining about it, and not just fussing about it not showing up being there, but it also means not entertaining certain circumstances that contradict what you want. So that's going to look like this. Say, for example, you're trying to bring in more money. So you're trying to step into rich energy. You're trying to allow the money to come in rather than always having to struggle and doubt the money coming in. And so you're talking to friends, family, and you're like, talking about general stuff. And then if they complain about money being hard or only evil people have money, you need to lock in with yourself, your thoughts, and be like, that's not the case. I know people with money who give back. There are like 5 ex-wives of billionaires that continue to give back. So that does not necessarily mean everybody who has money is evil, right? So you have to be very militant with your thoughts and beliefs when you are trying to make those changes. When making those changes, you have to be very alert in the day with what you're thinking and believing. And one good way to check yourself is, would a person that has this be doing this? No. So what would the person that has this, so that could be the relationship, the money, what would they be doing right now? Do that. Or think like that, right? So for example, if I was a person with money, would I just be carelessly spending money? Probably not. I'd have a budget. I'd be investing. I'd be looking for ways to grow that money, right? So do that. Or if I was somebody looking for my dream relationship, would I be doing this? Would I be thinking against love not being possible for me? No, I'd be thinking love is possible for me. I would be thinking, how do I even become the love I wish to experience? Or how do I be that person that I wish to attract? Instead of ruminating on the fact that I don't have it, I just look to become what I want, which is basically the foundation of any manifestation. Any manifestation coach, guru, course, anything will tell you that. Just, you have to become that person. But to do so, your mind has to be in alignment with that. Your mind has to work with it. And that's the easiest way to bring it out, is to have your mind in alignment with what it is that you want. And the nighttime routine of listening to affirmations helps you. But in the day, when you have full awareness of your day, of your routines, of your habits, of whatever it is that you do, you need to be checking yourself, checking your thoughts, checking your actions, so that you're not in contradiction to what it is that you want, right? And I know this is something easier said than done. We've have thoughts and beliefs we've carried for years, for decades, and it's like the most difficult thing to change. But it is the most rewarding thing to do, to change the mindset. Because if you can change your mindset in general, if you can change your mindset and be disciplined with it, you can change anything in your life. You can literally do anything in your life. A lot of greats don't just happen because they just decided to be great and then do nothing else after that. They decided to be great, but then they started to think and believe and act like a great would. If that means more training, more practice, getting more depth knowledge of whatever skills or stuff they're learning, that's how they end up being great. But yes, it first started with a decision to do this, which is probably the primary mental shift you need to make, is the firm decision of doing something, and then taking thoughts and actions that align with that consistently, right? So I would be good at the first part, but then the consistent part would mess me up. So once I started working on the consistency, I started seeing results. And so that's where I'm at now. I'm working on the discipline and consistency part of my thing. But I'm also having to work on the contradiction parts, like seeing things in the 3D and it's like, this is not aligned with what I want. But knowing that you're in control, you're on the pedestal, not your desire, not the person, not the money, not the car, the house, whatever, you are on the pedestal. And reminding myself of that consistent, that I'm on the pedestal, I'm what really matters, and I am the one that's trying to bring this into me. I'm the one that's bringing this into me. That is what helps. That's what stops me from crashing out. That's what stops me from going crazy and so forth. It stops the anxiety too. So you need to make sure that you're taking control. And it starts with your mind. You gotta start taking control of your mind. I know it's difficult to want to take control of every single thought. Not asking you to do that. You will crash out and go crazy. What you need to do is make sure your predominant thoughts are in line with what you want, right? Because in the day, you can't control everything that comes up. You would go mad. You need to control the main thoughts, the core thoughts that are actually influencing this behavior, this pattern, whatever it is that you're trying to change, right? You need to get to that, get to those. Because then from there, every other thing else will fix itself. So there's that. And that's very important that you do that. So not just that, not just thinking that, but it also requires a level of regulation. And I'm not only getting better at this. And I know a lot of people throw out emotional regulation. It's just being relaxed with what you want. Now, whatever that looks like for you, it's fine. If you could just deny, choose B, go right ahead. And I know some people that's easy, but for others, you might need to get real relaxed. Once again, you can go to the night tapes that help with emotional regulation. That's what I'm doing. And honestly, that's been the biggest help. You could do EFT tapping, breath work, and you can even just go exercise. Especially if you're trying to improve your health and try to get that dream body, you can go exercise. It will also help with the mental level up that you need to have. That helps to secure anything else you're trying to decide. Like anything you're trying to bring in your life, yeah, go exercise. Go to the gym. You know, if you're not a gym person, go to a dance class. Go to, I don't know, you can even do Taibo from your computer, which is what I do. Like, there's no excuse. There's so many ways for us to actually get that exercise in, and that helps with regulation because you're releasing stress, you're increasing endorphins, and you're starting to feel real good about yourself. So highly recommend that you work on the regulation part too, because what makes you more magnetic to anything is when you're relaxed. And this is coming from somebody who has high levels of anxiety and has now finally gone from here to here. you need to learn to just be relaxed and to just chill. And that's not always easy when you've had a habit of being on high alert for a lot of things, but you need to go and deal with that. So, EFT, tapping, meditation as well, breath work, those things kind of help with regulation. But if it is that it's really chronic and bad, go speak to a therapist, go speak to somebody who's licensed to help with these things, because sometimes it could be a case where it's a little bit more intense and you need that extra help, and you'd want that extra help to just be just to function and just to be very relaxed. So I would say, if you need the help, get the help. Don't play hero like what I do sometimes. Don't play hero, go get the help, right? And just learn how to regulate as well. Like, don't be so concerned about the future. One thing I have to tell myself to help my anxiety is, if I'm in control of my future, my thoughts, my actions dictate my future, what it is am I worried about? Because even if it's something I can't control, if I am so powerful and I have so much control, I'm pretty sure I can go deal with it. That helps my anxiety. I don't know if it will help with yours, but it helps with mine. Just reframing how I'm viewing the future of, oh my God, I don't have money, I don't have this. No, I'm like, no. I'm so powerful enough, no matter what the heck happens, I got this. That helps my anxiety. So I would highly recommend that you have practices to help with regulation, and you have the help that you need if you need it. Okay? I will say, yes, I have actually even gone to therapy for my anxiety. It has helped. So there's that. There's regulation as well as part of the process. But regulation is just basically being relaxed in your thoughts, what it is that you want, and just relax, right? And also there's, like I said, something magnetic about being relaxed with what it is that you want, that it draws that and more to you. So learning to do that is so important. Now, so in the night, you're listening to your sleep tapes. In the day, you're checking yourself and not wrecking yourself. But what you also need to make sure you're doing is you have a consistent practice. You need to be consistent and disciplined with this. Speaking from example, when I am consistent and disciplined with this, and I'm also consistent and disciplined with what I'm doing in the day, with routines and stuff, not only does it help with the regulation because my body's now getting used to this and feels comfortable getting used to this, but I see results faster. Versus when I just drop off, do something for like 3-5 nights, bam, 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 I drop off and then I don't do it, I start to get anxious again. I start to see the habits happen again. So consistency and discipline are key factors for dealing with your mind, right? So you got to be doing this for at least a month. So at least 21 days, I would say a full month, to see any sort of results. So whatever you're doing in the day, you have a routine and stuff to help with that. Fine, while you're checking your thoughts and actually make sure you're not contradicting yourself, boom. But whatever sleep tapes you're doing, keep doing them for at least a month, and then you start to see results. But do it longer if it takes longer. I know some beliefs for me took 21 to 28 days, but some took months to change. So I had to listen to the same sleep tape for months before I saw anything. So that might be you, right? But you have to stay consistent. You have to be disciplined. It's so important, especially if you want to see the results, and not just see the results, but to have long-lasting results. So when you do all of that, when you finally get the results, the biggest thing you need to also not do is pay attention to what everybody's saying and doing. If you are looking to want to do different than everybody else, you cannot be listening to everyone, everything that's doing the same basic things. You cannot afford to do that, because that will be one of the quickest ways to sabotage your stuff. You cannot have people telling you who you are. You cannot have everybody telling you what you should be doing. You need to be so aware with yourself, so in love with yourself, putting yourself on such a high level that you know yourself and you know what you're doing. And you're going to have people who will come up and say, But you used to be like this. You used to look so tired. You used to look so popped on. You used to be so broke. You used to do this, that. And you're going to be like, well, that's the old me. Hi, let me reintroduce myself. I am this version now. You need to be so empowered and have so much audacity. It does not matter what anyone or anything else is saying. You need to be so grounded in yourself. It does not matter. Because this is also part of the process of consistently choosing that identity, which of course is being chosen from the mind. But you need to consistently choose this identity that even if you see things and you're hearing comments and you're hearing people contradict that, you're like, nah, not me. Nah, I'm not that version of me anymore. Or no, this is not in alignment with what I want, so I'm not gonna deal with it, right? Do not care. Because sometimes in doing that, you're also gonna self-sabotage, you're going to go backwards, you're going to mess up the changes you make, and then when you realize, you're gonna be frustrated. Also speaking from experience, but that's like, all of these things I'm speaking from experience. Like, you're better off being solid in self and not caring what everybody else is doing and saying, and you'll be fine. Like right now, I know I probably should be more on social media, like more on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm just trying to not be on it so much because there's so many other things I need to do outside of that. Plus, I do think there's a little bit of an addiction there for me, and I'm trying to not have things have so much power over me. So there's that, and honestly, I should, but it's my decision. And I'm gonna say this, I killing it in chess, feeling more encouraged to just get up and grind. I've been working out more. I've been a little bit more creative, and I don't even know if I would want to. I probably would at some point, maybe to promote myself, but I honestly don't really want to. And so you need to be at that level of, even if the world is saying what it's saying, like all the craziness going on in the world, you need to be so strong within yourself that you're like, yeah, but that does not impact me to a point where it's going to derail everything. You can feel empathetic with what's going on because you're human. You're allowed your feelings. You're allowed to feel sorry, but you cannot let it reach to a point where it completely derails you. Even if it does derail you, you need to remind yourself you are so powerful. You can change this around too, right? So say for example, you're coming from inner city, you're coming from poor area, you're coming from that, and you are trying to become more classy, you're trying to become more bougie, you're trying to become more educated, and you're trying to just become that best version of yourself. You're gonna have people in that environment trying to put you down, and you need to have a I don't give a F feeling. You need to have a I don't give a F personality and mindset. Like you need all of that to just be like, no, I'm choosing to be successful. I'm choosing to make it out of here. I'm choosing to be a great student so I can go on a scholarship. You need to be so audacious and believe in yourself so much that it doesn't friggin' matter what's going on around you. And I know it's easy to say, and especially if you're going through this alone, it's going to be very difficult to have that kind of level of audacity. But if you're going to do great things, which I know you can do, you need to have a level of audacity. Only the people who I say that are great have a level of audacity. Case in point, I have another channel called Women of Power. And the reason why I started that channel, there's many reasons actually, is because a lot of the women, if not all the women on my channel, have a level of audacity where they refused a lot of the labels society tried to put on them. And they just went on and did great things. They did not care. And they went and did great things because they believed in themselves. They had the mentality and they believed in themselves. In fact, in most of the videos that you will see and will be seeing, I would mostly focus on their mentality with respect to certain areas. So, for example, with Cleopatra, like she had a great self-concept that she just believed she was a queen. She believed she was a daughter of Isis. Like she believed she was that. And she managed to get two of the most powerful leaders at that time while growing her empire, while growing Egypt, ancient Egypt. And up to this day, we still speak to her. She's still relevant. She's still imitated, never duplicated. And we still looking for her grave and everything. In fact, I think a woman archaeologist is the closest to getting to her grave. Point to the matter is, she had that mindset that she was that girl. You need to have that mindset where nothing is going to faze you. I'll be honest, I don't even have it all the time. There are times when I crash out, but you need to have it majority of the times if you're going to go get anywhere. I'm also in sales, by the way, guys, and it's so important to have a mindset of I don't give a F to go get anything done in sales. You'll never make money in sales if you don't have that. So you need to also consistently have it. So I highly recommend that you do have it, right? I also highly recommend, since I mentioned my channel, you go follow that channel as well, okay? I would definitely make sure you have a strong sense of self in this identity. Nothing can shake you. And once you do that, you keep selecting the thoughts that align with this identity. You keep doing it over and over and over again until it just becomes habit and you don't have to keep doing it, right? Because consistency is key. So you keep thinking like those thoughts. So in the day, keep choosing those thoughts. In the night, keep doing the sleep tapes until you feel like it's unlocked, you've got this is now a part of you. Then you can stop. You can go take a break. You can always come back and revisit just in case, to make sure it's fully sank in. But then eventually you're going to just let it be a part of you because it is you, right? I'm going to also kind of give you some shortcuts to this. So if you are looking to mentally change, mentally have that level up, one of the things that will help is a very high sense of self-love. Like you have to love yourself so much. You want this change. You love yourself so much that nothing else will do. You're not settling. You're not putting up with people's garbage. You're not putting up with this nonsense in front of you. You're like, no, this is what I want and I will have it. I will have whatever it is I desire. And you're so locked in, it must manifest somehow. It may not come in the way you want. It may not show up the way you want, but it will happen for you. It does not matter. It will happen because it's supposed to happen because I am worthy and I deserve it. Now, you're going to have to work on worthiness and being able to deserve it, being able to receive it. If it is a relationship, you might have to work on those things. I'm working on those things, mind you. You might have to work on those things. You might have to also learn to be vulnerable, be authentic. You know, all those things are going to be key. But you have to be so stubborn, so resilient that it'll have no choice but to actually show up. Right? So there's that. There's the persistence and determination. There's also the power of now. You have to declare whatever it is you want is happening now. Not happening in 3 years. Not happening in a day. Not happening in 3 hours. Not happening in 6 years. It's happening now. So whatever it is that you're looking to do is happening now. Oh, I have my dream body now. Ooh, I look good now. Ooh, I got the money now. No. Like anything, just attach now. Oh, I got the money now. I'm rich now. I'm talented now. I'm going to get this done now. And I would say while you sit into the now of what it is you want, you have to be relaxed. This is why I started with regulation, because you have to be relaxed in the now that it's there now. You're not looking for it in the future. You're not going to be obsessed with it, looking for it. Where is it in the future? Because we're not thinking future. If it's in the now, it shows up faster than if you're ruminating on it not being here, you're ruminating on the future, you're focused on the future. No, if it's in the now, it's there now. So you're the star student now. I get the A's now. I get the money now. I get the guy, girl, whatever now. Right? You're not looking in the future. You're looking now. You're going within yourself and you're giving it to yourself now. Right? So in doing that, you become a magnet for what you want. And on top of that is, if you have it now, if I'm the identity that has the relationship, the money, the health, the body, whatever now, what would I be doing? Right? Now, I'm also not telling you to go be ridiculous. Like, okay, yeah, I know you are saying you're rich now, but I'm not asking you to spend thousands of dollars that you don't have now. In fact, if you were rich now, you'd probably want to be more responsible with the money, right? And honestly, I had to punish myself with that one and be like, yeah, you won't be just shopping online and stuff like this. No, you would have some money saved and you'd be responsible. And when I tell you I had to crucify myself with that one, So I would say, don't be doing too much wild stuff, right? Because especially if you're new to this, let it be normal to you. Let it be comfortable to your body to some extent, right? Don't be doing too much wild stuff either. Like, make sure it makes sense to you and make sure it feels comfortable to you. So like I said, if you're thinking rich, You think like how a rich person would think. That means they're putting money aside, they're investing, they're learning about personal finance and those things rather than splashing cash, which we've all done to some extent, right? No, we're being responsible with our money. So if we are looking for love, which I don't like saying looking for love, okay. But if you are wanting, also don't like wanting either, yes. So certain words you probably shouldn't say: looking, wanting, where is it, when is it, how is it going to happen. Those things, I would try that from your vocabulary, especially if you're trying to do like a mental change. Just try those from your vocabulary right away. Looking, wanting, desires. Your desire desires you. What you want wants you. What you're looking for you. Okay? So we're not looking to that. So you're bringing in your dream relationship. But, and I'm also kind of criticizing myself here, making the changes, but you're looking for a dream relationship, but a lot of things in your life are kind of a mess. Yeah, so one of two things is going to happen. It's not going to show up, or it's going to show up and you're going to sabotage it. So make sure that if a relationship is what you're bringing in, you're that version of the relationship, right? So if you're bringing in whatever qualities you want in that person, make sure you're somebody who's receptive to that person, meaning you have some of your shit together, meaning, you're the best version of you, so you can attract the best version of that person. And you're thinking favorably about yourself, about love, and about that relationship, right? And those three things are very important when you're improving relationships, bringing in the relationship you want. You have to think highly about yourself in love. You have to think highly about love. And you also have to think highly about relationships, right? So you do that. You have the clarity of what you want in a relationship. You have your routine. So you listen to your sleep tips about love at night. You're making sure you're thinking positive things about love in the day, positive things about relationships, positive things about yourself in relationships. Then you're also making sure that you're safe in love, you're comfortable in love, you're comfortable in a committed relationship if that's what you're looking for. You could also be looking for hookups. I'm not judging, so you're also thinking comfortably about hookups, whatever. And then you're consistently having those thoughts, and then you're like, you don't care about what it is. Because here's the part where I also mess up and other people mess up. So you're having all of these great thoughts, you're clearing what you want, you have your routines down, you're consistent with it, but then you would have a friend that's like, yo, man a dog, or you would have a friend that's just like, woman a Delilah, or like, women are so much trouble, or like, you would have like female friends that are just like, oh, men ain't shit, men ain't nothing, men just want women for sex. Or then you would have men that just be like, oh, women just gold diggers, is looking for money, just look at this. Right. So that's when you really have to step into the I don't give an F and be like, well, no, my experience is men treat me like a queen, men treat me like this, or, any woman I want me get. Like, you have to also kind of block out what's going on and just be like locked in with what you want as well to really have a relationship. Because I'm from a region that gets a bad rep with partners. Like, there are people complaining about the men here, and I won't lie, there have been some balance, but I would also say I've gotten good experience with some of the men from this region. And that's because I pay attention to what I was thinking, and I realized the relationships where I was like, oh, I'm the prize, I think men treat me well, men value me, men respect, I got relationships that mirrored that. And then when I was thinking of relationships, oh, men ain't nothing, men is this, I got relationships that reflected that. Right? So this is why it's more that you're locked into what it is that you want, and you're consistently choosing that version and not caring about what everybody else is saying. Because at the end of the day, I will say people are a reflection of you, but people are also doing that because they're little tests, right? They're testing to see if you are that person that you claim to be now. So you would have like the comments about that, be like, nah, I'm kind of used to men just treating me awesome. Like, no, I'm kind of used. Listen, even if you've gotten your heart broken, I've gotten my heart broken. I'm sure you have gotten your heart broken. Even if that's the case, your new identity is that you get love. People respect you. And people desire you, okay? Like, if it is that you're looking to improve your relationships, you need to be thinking like that. You need to be that identity now. Like, forget what happened. Forget if Jim broke your heart. Forget if Sonia was a dirty wretch. Like, forget that. Right now, I am the person that gets love, respect, gets what she wants out of love, like that. You think like that. Forget what social media puts in about that. Forget what's going on. And I know it's difficult too. I know it's a lot going on. But if that is what you want, you need to stop paying attention to what everything else is going on, what everybody else is saying, and focus on that. Right? I said I get to it. Now I'm just like, nah, I'm kind of used to this. You know, there was that one time where there was this guy and he really showed me he loved me, and like, I know I'm loved. And then so I'm like, no, I also love myself enough that I only attract high quality partners. That's what she needs to be thinking like most of the time. And I know it's not the easiest thing in this time, but you need to think like that, right? And just have that be consistent, have that be your normal. Choose that all the time. And the same can also be done with health, the same can be done with finances, the same can be done with any area you want. Just keep choosing that. And what you will find happening is it shows up maybe even faster than you expected, right? Because you've chosen this identity, you've chosen the thoughts that align with this identity, you're thinking in your favor, you have your mind on your side. And then you're thinking in now for these things. It's already happening now. Then you're not obsessing with it. You're out there just living your life, being relaxed, regulating yourself. And then, boom, it happens. Or boom, it just shows up in a way you didn't expect. And like, oh, look at that. The manifestation's there. Of course, it's normal. It's cool. I'm happy with this, right? That's how you have to. And that's why fixing your mindset, fixing your thoughts and beliefs first is key to getting anything you'd want. Because if your mind's not disciplined, if you're not consistent, it's going to be very difficult to bring in the things you want. It's going to be very difficult to make the changes you'd want to make, to be the version of you you'd want to be that has it consistently, that has it, that lasts, and has the experiences you want. So you have to be so focused on that, so focused on your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, that it just comes with ease. And like, you don't have to be trying so hard. And I think the reason why a lot of people are teaching these things, like, I know I'm not the only person teaching this, there's so many others, but I'll tell you why people are putting this information. And it's not just to get money. I know some people it's a money grab, but I also think it's because a lot of the people that are doing a lot of the heinous things that you see in the news, this is how they're able to have levels of power and get away with certain things. Now, I'm not saying to use this to get away with devious things, but that's how they get away with some of the things and have been getting away with some of the things for years. Because a lot of what you're seeing has been happening for years. But in teaching good people who have good intentions, good people who want to see good in the world, these things, it's a shift in the balance of what we would want to see in the world. Like, I want to see more people who have good morals, good intentions, use these things for good, right? Yes, they build themselves first, focus on self first, oxygen mask first, obviously. But then they can go and do great things to help this world and put that balance back in the world. And that's why it's important that we learn these skills ourselves so we can create that balance back in the world that is needed, right? And I think it is quite fun once you get used to it. You can bring in a lot of things that you didn't think you could bring in. There are even instances of people bringing back people from the dead. Like, I believe in like a flow of nature. I believe in like the laws of nature, so maybe don't do that. But there are people who've done that. So like, the things you can do with your mind are exponential. The things you can do with your mind are life-changing. Like, the things you can do with your mind will blow your own goddamn mind. So you want to have some level of control and discipline over what you're thinking predominantly. And you want to make sure that you're the you that's in alignment with that. So of course, once you get your mind right, you want to be taking the actions that align with that. So if your goal is to have your dream body, you're going to start thinking, what would the person that had my dream body be doing? They'd be working out. They'd be working out. They would be, sorry about, I'll get a call, answer a little bit later. So they'd be working out, they'd be eating the correct foods and making sure they have enough nutrition in their body to allow them to have their dream body. They would be thinking favorably about their body. They would love their body. They would love that this beautiful vessel, carries a great spirit. Like, right? So not just the thoughts, but they would also be taking actions to help with that, right? And they would be choosing an entity that has a dream body. So it's easy to kind of maintain the dream body, which is how I was actually able to maintain my dream body for some time. And you don't give up. I would say definitely persist. I know it's not the easiest thing to change beliefs that you've had for a very long time, but I wouldn't give up. Because what you want on the other side of that is so much greater than what you're currently experiencing. You might want to give up anyways, right? And I think you're absolutely worthy of what it is that you want. You're worthy of your desires. You deserve to have your desires. But your mind, you need to get your mind right to get it, and for it to be an interesting experience, for it to be an experience where you're just happy within your own space, And I will say, besides the external chatter, you will have internal thoughts. You would have your brain probably pressing you back, being like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you're this version of yourself. Oh, no, what are you trying to do? Like, you can't get. You need to fight back to that side of your brain, because it's going to be normal when you make these changes. You're in this process of change, that your brain is going to fight you back, because your brain wants you to be in a sense of normalcy. It wants you to be somewhere safe. And when you're bringing in these new thoughts, these new changes, it's going to feel very unsafe for your brain. And you don't want to really fight against those thoughts, because those thoughts have been lovingly protecting you and keeping you safe. But you also know those thoughts are no longer serving you. So I know in one video I've seen, don't know if it's Louise Hay, she's also amazing for some of the more deeper healings. Her anger meditation is fantastic, by the way. But if it is that you do have your mind fighting back, you need to tell those thoughts, listen, thank you for trying to protect me, but I have to lovingly let you go now, because you're no longer serving me. Right? And you have to then choose the new thoughts after you say that, because you're going to have a lot of fight back, right? Because safety is a big thing for us as humans, and you're going to have a lot of resistance at first, but persist and know that those thoughts and beliefs were previous thoughts and beliefs to protect you and keep you safe, but release them. They're no longer serving you. And honestly, if you want what you want, you got to mentally change. You have to start thinking and believing differently in things. Like, you have to start doing that, because you want more than just what you're currently experiencing, right? And I believe that's why you'd want to make a change anyways, right? I mean, if your current life was so great, why would you even consider changing, right? And then if it is that you do want that consistent change, don't you think you have to consistently put in the work, put in the effort to have it consistently? Just saying. And I think from there you should be good. But I think the mental is the foundation for everything else. And once you do this, you could probably be like, well, I guess if you watch Stranger Things, you could probably be like 11 with your mind. You could probably do great things with your mind. And I would even say this, if you think, oh, what I'm saying is hullabaloo, some people do, you can actually even look for CIA reports about these things too. Like, I don't even need to just be chatting out of my backside to say this. Like, there's scientific evidence for a lot of these things, And I would just say, if you want to survive this life, you want to do anything, you need to really start thinking in your favor. And that starts with you. So I think one of the things I am going to do eventually is I'm going to probably create some more meditations, because I have an inner child meditation, which I'm probably going to redo in the future. But maybe I'll make my own affirmations, my own sleep tapes as well. And, have those up so you guys can actually get results. I mean, if there are specific things you also would want, you can leave it in the comments so I can even get some inspiration and create stuff just for you guys, And I won't just make it for the girls. I know I have a couple of guys here that also follow me. So if you want tips for you guys too, fine. I might have to get like an AI generated voice to get a guy to do it. But you know, I'm also here to help you guys as well. Also, thank you for following and watching my video. And I would just say, yeah, just lock in mentally with your change. Keep going. I know you can do it. I know many people who have done it. And yes, you're special and awesome, but you're not too different that you can't make the change to become great, right? All right. Anything else that I've missed? Anything that you would have liked to hear about mentally changing and sort? You can also leave in the comments so I can maybe do like a part 2. Maybe I can address it in another video. But once again, these are just things that have worked for me. These are the steps, the techniques that have caused me to make great changes. And yeah, I know I've been glancing over this side. It's because I made like a little short. I read like a doctor, so excuse me. I read a little short structure for this video, so I would stay on point, because first time I recorded this, I was going all over the place. And yeah, so also structure is one of the things I wanted to work on this year. So there we go. So yeah, I will say this: you can absolutely do it. You can absolutely gain control of your mind to the extent that feels normal and safe for you. And you can absolutely change your life through your thoughts and your beliefs. I've seen it done. You can also do it too. No matter your situation, no matter your circumstances, you got this. I believe in you. And also let me know about your progress. Let me know if you want a little pep in your step, a little bit of motivation. I'm also happy to help. I'm also here for you. I had both of those things jumbled up in my mind. I've had to work on not thinking so quick and just letting words flow. So a lot of things still work in progress. But point in the matter is, you got this. Go out, be great. And as one of my favorite lecturers have said, do good, be good, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.